Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another vlog. Hello, I am back. I'm sorry the lighting is so terrible, but hi. I wanted to vlog, so no bad lighting was gonna put me off. Happy October. Haven't posted yet this month. It has been hectic, to be honest. The start of October, I literally was just taking it a bit easy because I vlogged, I think I put out twice a week in September, which I loved, but then I was like, okay, I'll have a little break, ease myself into the month. And then I got unwell. Wasn't my intention to leave it so long. Long story short, I had surgery for a pilonidal sinus and cyst abscess thing back in February. Now got another one. Went to see the surgeon in August, who said if it doesn't give me any trouble then leave it, but he can remove it obviously if needs be. Had an infection. I've been off work since last Monday. I went in, it's Wednesday today. So last Monday I did my clinic in the morning and I just got gradually more and more unwell throughout the morning. Went to the GP, had 2 antibiotics, which then made me feel rubbish. This week especially, I feel like towards the start of them I was okay. Obviously I had the pain and couldn't sit down, so I had to be off work because my job does require sitting, and that was something I just couldn't do. I was literally lying on my side like I was after the surgery. And then this week the pain was better, but the antibiotics were making me feel sick. They were, you know, keeping me up in the night, giving me bad stomach cramps. So yeah, it's been a journey. I'm seeing the surgeon again tomorrow. So hopefully I can get some answers as to, I don't know, a date for surgery if he feels that's appropriate, or yeah, a plan for managing going forward anyway. But I am back in work today, hence why I'm dressed, and I've washed my hair. I need to scrunch it out still so it looks a bit odd. Also it's brown. Which you won't have seen. I did do a little clip which I'll put in here. Hello guys, it's Emily from the past. I'm not vlogging today, but I wanted to take a clip to insert in my next vlog because I've just dyed my hair. It's a little bit darker than I was going for, but actually my natural colour is probably close to this now. So I've been dyeing my hair since I was, gosh, 12, 13, as soon as my mum would let me, pretty much. I think I nagged her for years and years and eventually she let me, and I've spent pretty much my life from that point trying to go blonder. I have had like red and brown in between, but it's always resulted with me trying to go back blonde. I went through a phase after the breakup, you know, of trying to go really blonde, and at the time it worked. Whatever, it was, you know, you do what you can to make yourself feel better, don't you? But I'm really happy to say I'm no longer striving for that. If you are, this is no shade, you know, be as blonde as you like and love it. But I just wasn't loving it. It didn't feel like me. I went natural with my texture. Probably, I think it was about March last year when I moved in with my mum, because I used a lot of her products. Thank you, mum, shout out. She ended up giving them to me in the end when she cut her own hair and didn't need them anymore. But I went natural with my texture, so this is my natural kind of wave pattern. It's not curly, it's kind of in between. Some days I hate it, some days it looks better than others, but I haven't actually blow dried or straightened my hair probably since I had it cut in the spring, so a good kind of maybe 6 months now. But there was just something about the colour that was still niggling at me, and I had a decision to make. Do I touch up the balayage and have more bleach, which obviously we know impacts wave pattern as well by bleaching it, drying it out, you know, or do I let it grow out, which is what I was doing, but I am very impatient and I just wanted to even it out a little bit. So this is a box dye. Disclaimer, this is like a £9.95 box dye, so it's not going to look the best. There are probably going to be patches and things like that, but I'm hoping as my natural colour grows out, this will help it grow out more evenly and it will be seamless, I hope. I think it's pretty close to my natural root colour. I tried to pick one that was as close as I could. It's a semi-permanent one, so it will wash out over time, and then I can kind of make the decision as to whether I want to colour it again. But yeah, I just feel more natural, which is nice. I think my late teens, early 20s, I was trying to, you know, be blonder, be slimmer, have straighter hair, and it's just not me. It just didn't feel like me anymore. So now, kind of since my mid to late 20s, I feel like everything I'm doing is going back to natural, if that makes sense. Getting more comfortable in my own skin, which I never thought I would say, and I'm finally not upset that I'm no longer a natural blonde. which again, I never thought I would say, because I've always wanted to go back to, well, my hair was white when I was a baby. Doesn't mean you're a natural blonde. So this is, I would say, pretty close to my natural colour. It is a box dye, but pretty close, and I'm excited about it. So yeah, I just wanted to talk to you about my new hair. Back to the vlog. So yeah, there you go. Long story short, I dyed my hair and have been unwell. So you haven't missed much in October. You really haven't missed much, but I've just made some porridge. I've been loving this porridge recently, and the Butter Bike gingerbread peanut butter. Oh my gosh, I went to visit my friend who lives in Sheffield, and I stopped in Gloucester Services on my way home and got some of that, so that was very exciting and super tasty. And I've made my coffee to go as well. But yeah, I thought I'd vlog today just to kind of pull me through the day, because if I'm vlogging it gives me something to, like, don't know, feel okay for, do you know what I mean? Weird, but yeah, I am back in work today, so I need to eat my porridge quick. What time are we on? Yeah, it's 7:30, so I need to leave in about 15-20 minutes. I don't start till 8:30, and it's half an hour drive, but just in case of traffic and things, and I like to get there, you know, with a couple of minutes to spare to walk up and everything. So yeah, here I am. Thank you so much to anyone who asked about vlogs or said they were missing the vlogs. Hi. This one's for you. I hope you enjoy. Can't promise it'll be the most exciting, but we will see. It's also my birthday next week, so now I'm feeling better. I'm looking forward to doing some fun activities. So I'm seeing my friend Abby on Saturday, and I think we're gonna go pumpkin picking if we're feeling like we want to, if we're feeling up to it. Sunday, I've got a curry with my family, again for my birthday. Monday's my actual birthday. I haven't really got any plans. I'm probably grateful of it now that I'm not having some party that I have to be like fine for. It's my 29th, so it's not a big birthday this year, but next year will be a slightly bigger birthday, so we'll have to plan that at some point as well. But I'm at my mum's, and we've got my nephew all day, so we're gonna take him somewhere nice, so that'll be good. And then Tuesday, we're going out for a meal in the evening, because it's also my great auntie's birthday next week as well, so we're going out to celebrate that in the evening, and then back in work Wednesday. But then Wednesday after work, I'm going to see Six with my dad and my stepmom, and we're going for a meal first, and that's one of their birthday presents to me, so I'm really excited for that. So yeah, busy, but I've got 2 3-day weeks, so hopefully that'll ease me into things work-wise. I have had a quick skim of my emails while I've been off, just because I wanted to reduce that anxiety of coming into like 300 emails. So yeah, we shall see. We'll see how it is, but I'll take you along with me. I'm going to enjoy my porridge, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Successfully made it to work, and I've just crunched out my hair. I can already tell these little fringy bits are going to annoy me all day, so that's good. My lip tint's also gone really patchy, which it doesn't usually. So yeah, good start to the day. Oh, I'm home. I made it. I guess we're officially in that season where it's dark when I go to work and it's dark when I come back. Getting there. It's not fully dark, but I have had to put the lights on because otherwise you couldn't see me. But yes, I'm home, and I'm gonna reward myself for this day of work with a little sweet treat. And these are the M&S gingerbread and white chocolate cookies. Oh my gosh. I picked them up the other day because there's an M&S next to my GP, and you know, can't resist. And I saw someone talk about them on a vlog. I think it was Hannah Marlin, I want to say. She was trying new in food in M&S. I really like her videos, and she mentioned these and tried these and said they were lovely. So yes, I would 10 out of 10 recommend. It is dangerous that I've now learned how much I like these. I'm gonna have to exercise some serious self-restraint, but I am gonna have one now because yeah, it's been a long day, and you know, just give me a bit of a pep in my step to cook dinner. I think I'm gonna make a stir fry. I've got some stir fry veg there, some noodles, and I've also got some of the tofu, you know, with 2 O's, clear as mud, the crispy tofu in the freezer. So I'm guessing I should be able to just chuck that in the air fryer if it's crispy, but I'm just gonna pop all of that together and make a little sauce with some garlic, ginger, probably soy sauce, probably sesame oil, don't know, just chuck in whatever I fancy usually. So yeah, I'm gonna make that in a bit, but for now I'm gonna put my feet up, enjoy a cookie, and then I'll go up and take my makeup off, take my contacts out, stuff like that, but cookie comes first. Right, the pyjamas are well and truly on, and so is the kettle, so apologies if that's a bit loud, but this is the tofu that I'm going to use. I've never had it before, but yeah, it says you can cook in the air fryer 7 minutes from frozen, so that's exciting. I'm going to make enough of this so I can either have lunch or dinner tomorrow. Yeah, I'm excited to try this. Like I said, I'm just going to chuck in a load of other random ingredients and hope for the best, but yeah, I'm hungry now, so I'll let you know what it's like. So I finished my tea and then my mum FaceTimed me. I have just recently finished my dinner and that tofu was really tasty, really enjoyed it, would definitely have it again. I do recall buying it when it was on offer, so I think I would choose that option again. But yeah, it was really nice. And then I've got a portion for another day as well. I did say tomorrow, but I have just remembered I'm going to see the surgeon tomorrow who did my surgery back in Feb, and I was just talking to my mum about it actually, and so I'm going to go to hers first because my appointment's not till 10 to 7, so and it's near my mum's, so I'm going to go to my mum's, have dinner with her, and then go to the appointment. And I was kind of umming and ahhing because I've been thinking in my head, like, what is he going to say? What is he going to say? What is he going to say? What am I going to say? Last time I went to see him on my previous cyst, I had a big shock because 3 years I'd been going back and forth to the doctors. They would give me antibiotics when I was infected and saying, don't worry, it'll go away on its own for 3 years. And then I went to see him. He said, yeah, no worries. Well, you know, when do you want to come and have it removed? And I was like, excuse me, sir? Obviously it's private as well. Really grateful that I could afford to pursue that, given that I suffered with it for so long, because it's having a massive impact on my life again, and I didn't appreciate how much it did until living without it for 6 months and then developing a new one. It's just, it affects everything, guys. It's just huge. And now obviously it's impacting work as well, because I did have 6 days off while I was really unwell, couldn't sit on antibiotics, so it is just massively impacting my life. And that 6 months in between the surgery and it coming back were like the best, honestly. The freedom, I think it's just the psychological freedom of not, even when it isn't hurting, I'm just worried about it. Like, you don't want to put too much pressure on it. I don't want to go running in case I aggravate it. I don't want to go to the gym. And like in that 6 months, I found a new passion in physical activity, which I hadn't had for years. I did do ballet before when I had it, but I missed countless ballet sessions because of infections or flare-ups. I don't know why I'm going on a rant, but yeah, I guess I'm just filling you in where my head's at. And it's really difficult because if he said, yeah, have the surgery tomorrow, you'll never have this issue again in your life, you'll never need another surgery, you'll never need more antibiotics, obviously it would be a no-brainer. But the reason I'm umming and ahhing is because it was really painful, and obviously the recovery time with time off work and just the general trauma of going through like the surgery. There's no guarantee that I won't come back another 5 times. And that's what's like getting to me. There's no end point. It's not as if it's a book in the surgery and then everything will be fine. And I really thought that it was that. They said there was a small chance it could come back, and I knew that. But you don't think it's going to be you, do you? You just never think it's going to be you. But it was me. I'm not the first person in the world to have a pilonidal sinus, and I won't be the last. But you can only speak on your own experiences, you know. So yeah, rant over. I'm probably going to cut that down massively because I've been ranting for way too long and it'll just be really boring. But yeah, long story short, the tofu was nice. I think that was where I started this conversation. But yeah, I'll have the leftover stir fry, probably Friday. I'm at my mum's tomorrow, but first just a normal day at work tomorrow. But I need to get up now and do the dishes. And I did just remember as well, which has really brightened my mood, because we were getting a little bit down in the dumps there, weren't we? We need to pick ourselves up. And it's Celebrity Traitors night. Yes, tonight and tomorrow night, Celebrity Traitors. I am loving it. I've watched, actually, I was going to say I've watched every series of The Traitors. I didn't watch the first series, but I've seen the second, the third, and now I'm watching Celebrity Traitors. Oh my God, I would 10 out of 10 recommend if anyone was looking for something really fun. I was going to say lighthearted, but people literally get like murdered. So don't know about lighthearted, but it's so funny. It's so entertaining. I'm really enjoying it. And I'm also watching Bake Off, which was on last night, and Strictly. So this is the first time that I've had like a few things consistently to watch on a weekly basis, and it's keeping me going right now. It's making me feel part of society, and it's giving me something to do of an evening. So I am enjoying it. I'm looking forward to The Apprentice in the new year as well. I usually really enjoy that. So we have things to look forward to, even if it's only rubbish reality TV. Another thing I did enjoy doing on my time off, which is not productive, I will admit, but it was passing the hours, is playing Sims. So yeah, we may not be traveling, we're not going on holidays, we're not going on dates, but we are playing Sims and watching BBC iPlayer. So, you know, I think it's going to be a cozy winter. A cozy winter, isn't it? But yeah, I'm going to get up and do the dishes. So I'm going to stop rambling because I can see the little clock on that camera. And some of those 8 minutes are definitely going to get cut. But yeah, rant over. Surgeon tomorrow. We'll see what they say. Let's do the dishes. Did I forget that I'm staying at my mum's tomorrow, and therefore that requires packing a bag? Yes, I did. Just, well, Traitors finished, and then I was chilling, just innocently minding my own business, and scrolling through reels when I noticed that it was nearly 10:30, and that's my bedtime without packing a bag. So we need to get going, guys. I need to pack a bag. Hang on, I don't know, why did I start vlogging? Remind me. When I've such good lighting. Wow, such skills. Wait, hang on. Let me get upstairs before I fall down the stairs, and I'll speak to you up there. Right, we're in bed, and it is, I think, around 20 to 11. So we did okay, and we're all packed, which is the main thing. I'm just putting some eye gel on. I've done my Skin and Me. I started packing my toiletries as I went along as well. My eyes have been really sore at the minute. Like dry skin in the corners. I don't know if you can see. Don't know, just been a bit sore. But it's only recent, and I've been using this eye cream for a while, so I don't think it is the eye gel cream. This is the Bioma one. Something's not agreeing, don't know what it is. Maybe I need to stop putting this on in the morning as well, just to hydrate. Yeah, who knows? We'll see. I do put sun cream on in the morning, but obviously I'm not really getting it near my eye because why would you? Probably sting. But yeah, Traitors was amazing. Really enjoyed that as usual. Left it on a bit of a cliffhanger though, so I cannot wait to watch tomorrow's episode, which I guess I can watch with my mum if I get back. Yeah, my appointment's 10 to 7, so I should get back well in time to start watching that at 9, get back, pop my pajamas on. Hopefully it all goes okay. In the day I've got a couple of meetings, and then just a couple of bits to work on behind the scenes with like recruitment and induction processes and stuff like that. I've only got, I think, 4.5 weeks left of my secondment now, which is a secondment into a public health team. I'm a dietitian, if you didn't know. My background's paediatrics, so when the secondment's finished I'll be going back to doing full-time paediatrics, but at the minute I'm doing 2 days paediatrics and 3 days public health. It was a band up secondment for 6 months, so it was a really good opportunity. But yeah, my public health days are Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So this week I was still unwell and off Monday, Tuesday. So I've just had public health. So yeah, another day of that tomorrow. But I'm gonna go to sleep. I will make this a 2-day vlog and hopefully get to update you tomorrow evening. Obviously I'll speak to you before then, but yeah, update you tomorrow evening on how the appointment goes. But for now, I'm gonna try and get a good night's sleep. I haven't been sleeping so well with being unwell and everything, but hopefully we're on the mend. Took me ages to get to sleep last night, so fingers crossed I'm tired enough tonight to just fall straight asleep. But yeah, I'll catch up with you in the morning. Night. Good morning. It is impossible to get good lighting in this kitchen when the lights are on because there's a light there and there's a light there. So everywhere I turn, there's you know, it's just not great. But hi, good morning. It's Thursday morning. Really nice having a 3-day week, ease myself back in. Today should be okay until it's not and it gets busy, but I'm telling myself it should be okay. Got a few bits on my to-do list, which is good. I can just crack on with those. But first I'm gonna make a coffee, and then for lunch today I defrosted one of my homemade like wrap pita flatbread things, the 2 ingredient ones with yogurt and flour. So I defrosted one of those, and I defrosted some hummus as well. Did you know you could freeze your own hummus? This is my life at the moment, just googling, can I freeze ... like risotto I froze the other day, and the hummus, like I just wouldn't have thought, I don't know, it just seems like something that you wouldn't put in a freezer, do you know what I mean? Like freezer meals I tend to think of as like pasta sauce, bolognese, like chili, but it turns out you can freeze a lot more than I thought. And like rice and pasta you can freeze. I don't know, it's a minefield. But anyway, I've got some hot honey hummus and a wrap, and then I've got some cucumber and lettuce to go in that as well, some tomatoes to have on the side. So that'll do me for lunch. Breakfast wise, I'm thinking porridge. I've been loving the chocolate Oatly milk at the minute with some of the gingerbread peanut butter that I had yesterday, and it's just delicious. So I think I might be a broken record and have that again. And then yeah, we'll have to get going then. But let's make a coffee. Need to replenish my syrups as well. This caramel is running out. How's the vanilla looking? I think there's a bit more left of the vanilla, so I'll probably finish off the caramel, finish off the vanilla, and then get 2 fresh ones. But I moved things around a little bit here, let me show you. So the syrups were on the little shelf here along the side, but I'll show you what's there in a minute. So I've got my syrups, coffee machine. I've put 2 of the pumpkin mugs here. So where did I get these pumpkin mugs from? Oh, I think they're from Asda. Oranges kind of going with the theme. Don't know why I've got a whole thing of oranges there. And I've got this candle which my nan bought me, which is candy corn scented, and the colours just went so nice with this picture, so I put it for there. And this is one of my birthday present. This is dishes to go away, but this is one of my birthday presents early because it hasn't been my birthday yet, but from my dad and my stepmom. So this has got like one for doing meringues and egg whites, an attachment for doing cakes, and an attachment for bread and dough as well, which I'm so excited about. It's a stand mixer and it's really cute. It's really like aesthetic. So I've put it there. I wanted to have it on display rather than having it in a cupboard. Really should have put these dishes away, I'm sorry. But yeah, I wanted to have it on display because I think it's cute and I don't want it to be in a cupboard. I think it should be out on display for me to see. And I haven't used it for the first time yet, obviously because I've been unwell. Haven't been doing any baking or anything, but I'm super excited to use it. And the other thing that kind of goes along with that, my friend Emily from work gifted me her sourdough starter, which is actually the grandchild of her dad's sourdough starter. And it's going really well, I think. I haven't baked with it yet, so I guess I can't say it's going well without having baked with it, can I? But I'm confident. I've been feeding it every Tuesday, 50 grams of water, 50 grams of flour. And, you know, it's getting there. It's got a bit of a layer on top today, actually. I wonder what that is. Probably just bubbles. When I leave it to sit at room temperature before I feed it, it does get really bubbly, which I think is a good sign. So, yeah, I'm super excited. I've got some sourdough in the freezer at the minute, and obviously been unwell, so I haven't done any baking with it. But I'm so excited! Can't wait to do that, and I can even use my new machine for the bread dough if I need a bit of help. Right, I'm here and I've just come across really sleepy. I was fine on the drive and it's quite sunny, which is nice, but then I pulled up and had like 5 minutes to spare, so I sat on my phone and now I'm like, so I think it's for the best that I go in and start drinking my coffee quickly to wake myself up. I think I've got a 9 o'clock meeting with the other leads of the project. So yeah, I need to review my action log. That's what I can do in the half an hour. Review what's for me on the action log, tick off if I've done it.
do it really quickly if I haven't, or plan it in for later today and then go to the meeting. But got my coffee, got my lip balm, that's what I'm playing with. If you can hear something in the background, that's what I do all day. Or click my pen. I'm very annoying. I wouldn't recommend sitting by me in an office, honestly, but yeah, let's go to work. Good evening. So I look rough. I'm filming on my phone, and what was the other thing? Don't know. I was gonna say and something else, but there's no and apparently. My brain is just not working, but it's late. It's like 11 o'clock, so I'm heading to bed. But I just remembered that I never gave you an update after I went to see the surgeon. So my mum very kindly came in with me and drove me from her house as well. So I came here after, straight from work. I went to see the surgeon, and basically I've got 2 new sinuses, one of which has obviously got blocked and infected. I don't really have a great understanding of the condition or the whatever it is, to be honest. He did his best to explain it, but it's just very confusing. So yeah, obviously I had one sinus and that got infected, formed a cyst. I had that removed in Feb, and I've since developed 2 small sinuses below where the other one was, which have tracked up and potentially formed another cyst, which abscessed when I needed the antibiotics last week under the scar. So I'm having surgery on the 1st of December. So this time he's going to take me into the day ward, because last time we just did it like in the consultant room because he thought it was just a cyst, like a sebaceous cyst. So it was going to be a quick in and out. But this time obviously he knows what he's dealing with, so he's going to take me straight into the day unit ward. He's still going to do it under local. He did offer me general, it's twice the price. And he was fairly confident with local. Like I had my last op done under local, and it wasn't very pleasant, not gonna lie, but part of that was because they thought it was a cyst initially, so they just put anaesthetic around the cyst. But then obviously once they did a bit more digging, I needed more anaesthetic partway through the procedure. So at least this time he kind of knows what he's dealing with a bit better, so hopefully things will be a little bit smoother. But in terms of recovery, it's still, yeah, going to be a long process. I'm going to have the stitches in for 2 weeks minimum, and then yeah, after that, it's because of where it is, and these sinuses are even further down, which makes sitting and driving even more difficult. So I think the recovery process is going to be even harder. Obviously my scar is now going to be bigger, and yeah, everything's just going to be, he said what he'd do was put inject dye into the sinuses and follow the tract, and then cut out any of the dyed portion so you can see where the tracts lead in, make sure that they can't kind of recur. And again, I asked, obviously because this is my second and third, I guess, if I've got 2 now, I asked what the chance of recurrence would be after this procedure. Said the recurrence obviously does reduce, but yeah, there's still always a chance, so this isn't necessarily a solution. I really hope it is, touch wood. You know, the surgeon's really lovely, but I'd like to not become better friends with him than I already am. But yeah, at least we've got a bit of a plan. Obviously I need to let work know and stuff like that. My secondment finishes the last week of November, so I'm due to be going back to my paediatric job full time. You know, I need surgery. There's not a question of not having it, because otherwise this is just gonna cause me trouble for God knows how long. This time I was off work on antibiotics, I'm well, so it's not going to get any better. It's not going to go away on its own, and I had my last one for 3 years before I finally kind of learnt that, so I don't want to delay with this one because it does cause me so much pain and discomfort. So yeah, there's your update. Don't know if it's a happy update. I guess it's a step in the direction of me being in less pain, I suppose. Don't know, but short term more pain because of surgery and recovery, but hopefully long term less pain. Don't know, we'll have to see. For now I'm just gonna head to sleep. Hopefully I'll be able to sleep tonight, and I am gonna end this vlog here. So thank you so much for watching. It's been nice to get back into it, and hopefully the better I am now and the more I get into the swing of it, I'll be vlogging more this month. It's my birthday on Monday, so hopefully I'll be able to take you along with me for the weekend and the first part of next week because I'm off work. So if you're looking forward to that, and if you enjoyed this vlog, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!